Well, good morning. As you may have seen in the last video vlog, Lucie is recovering from her spay. She's doing nicely. She has a ton of energy. Today, it is time for another adventure. We are going to check out Wall Street, Battery Park, and we're going to probably cross the Brooklyn Bridge. I think we're going to have a nice time, of course. Gotta stop for our Dunkin'. But I'm gonna find one over at Wall Street, so we'll see what happens on the way to the subway. Oh, and by the way, check out these cute pics of Clover, the neighborhood street cat. She's adorable, clearly very well fed. All right, y'all, we've reached our station. I actually don't think I've taken you down in this one yet. So here we go. This is the 2 and the 3. Watch me professionally adjust exposure here as we go underground. Yeah. Well, we've made it off the train. Well, here we are, Wall Street, time to go home. This is kind of a cool building slash area. Is this the Continental from John Wick? Could be wrong, which has never happened before. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm just kind of walking aimlessly in the direction of things that look kind of cool. We'll find a Dunkin'. We'll get where we're going. One day. Yeah, I'm jaywalking. Don't tell. This Governor's Island Ferry building is pretty cool, I do say. Yes. So it turns out the Dunkin' is somewhere inside the Staten Island Ferry building. Oh God, there it is. I found it. And a Wendy's. See, I'm not the only one that runs on Dunkin'. I feel like I should be getting paid for this. Ferry. There she blows. The Statue of Liberty. Minimum focus distance? There it is. Do you ever sometimes feel like the water is just moving over a fractal pattern that's just underneath it? A monument to the Navy. Oh, you guys. The Statue of Liberty has come inland. There she is. Our Lady of Liberty. You know, I have to say, there are times where I feel a little strange. Feel a bit like a doofus. Walking around, just holding the camera up in the air, talking to it, like what I have to say is important. It is. Then I just see people dressed like the Statue of Liberty, standing up on a ladder for no apparent reason. Not even performing, saying anything. But hey, at least they aren't yelling at me for tips like angry sax man. Now that is a bird Lucie could eat. Sweet girl. You want to explore a little Battery Park? out under this bench. Finally coming out. Luccie, I love you. Looks like we're pausing. Kind of just taking it slow today. Just having a hard time getting off this bench, but we'll get there. Looks like maybe we wanted to go back inside. She was asking for it, standing on it. Well, looks like we're gonna go explore a bit more. We'll let you out maybe in Brooklyn Bridge. Well, we are on the move again. Gonna try to find another place to let Luccie out, probably on the other side of Brooklyn Bridge once we get there. But for now, we're just exploring the rest of Battery Park. I don't know what this is, but it looks kind of cool. Might investigate. Unless I have to pay to get in. There apparently is some sort of tour you can take, but no one's stopping me from walking around, so I have now exited. Well, that was anticlimactic. Well, good lord. Weird steps. Apparently, no skateboards or rollerblades allowed, which just kills all my fun. But we're gonna see what's up here. We sure are. Oh, look at my blindingly white arms. Ooh, this is kind of pretty. Yeah. Little overlook. We've reached the end of Battery Park, and I think it's time to go find some sustenance, maybe a diner, and then we'll let Luccie explore a little bit more after we cross the Brooklyn Bridge. George Carlin would have a field day with this kind of soft language. This is kind of a nifty little thing. I don't know exactly what it is, but let's go check it out. You guys, do you want to play some checkers? Or some chess? Perhaps we could perform some sort of magic ritual. Alright, moving on. Just getting the best free bounce light off this building. But that last restaurant I was heading to, got there way too fancy for my needs. No chicken sandwich, no veggie sandwich, no black bean sandwich. So my good pal Harry recommended the Brookfield Place Mall. Says there's good places to eat here. So we'll see what happens. Well, Lucy and I managed to find a high top at PJ Clark's. Gonna try the crunchy chicken sandwich, I believe. So I'm pretty stoked. Comes recommended by Harry himself. We'll see what happens. Clearly overshot the mark there a little bit on that fill, but it was 180 frames a second. Well, the crunchy chicken sandwich has arrived. Fries are pretty solid. All right, first bite of the chicken sandwich. Here we go. Not too bad. Need more time to let it marinate. Well, that was pretty delicious. Overall, Grand Canyon Diner though, still my preferred. Simpler, a little bit cheaper. But now we will go on the move again. Might check out the rest of this place, Brookfield. Oh, I get it. It's pumpkin pie. This one, I don't fully get. A Starbucks. I don't think I'm quite ready for another coffee, which is quite a shame. Well, this has been Brookfield Place. Not quite as much here as I expected, to be honest. Oh, there's a whole nother section. These palm trees are kind of cool. What fantastical steps. We should go down them. May the food be with you. I didn't come up with it. Coming down the cool steps. You may be shocked to know they're steps. Feels just like coming down any other set of steps. This is what you come to New York for, folks. I think we're going to the place called the Oculus. My pal Harry says it's really cool. This is kind of cool. Definitely feels like, wow, no echo. Just dead. Yeah, this definitely feels like it's out of some kind of sci-fi movie. Harrison was right. Don't tell him I said that. Oh, a little busy. About to hit a balcony. Got a grand view. Yeah, so this Oculus thing, pretty cool. It was a good call. We're heading towards the 9/11 memorial now. Gonna check that out, and then playtime for the kitty afterwards. Really is quite a gorgeous memorial. It's kind of crazy to think about that day. I was 10. Had really no idea what was going on in the world, or what anything really meant. And I think, you know, surely this means something different to people who lived here at the time, or were born and raised. I remember seeing it on the TV that morning. But now that we've had our dose of depression and sadness on this otherwise happy cat vlog, let's go cross the bridge. Okay, we are finally here. Last time I did this, I swore I never would again, because it is insanely busy. But just remember this when it's Christmas time. All of the wonderful things that I do for you people. Plenty of food trucks, you know, if you're into that kind of thing. Okay, here we go. Good Lord. Feel like I've been walking for a million hours. We're not even technically to the bridge yet. At least there's a little more breathing room now for the moment. One of these days, I'm planning to get a GoPro to put in Lucie's carrier so that we can have action cam. Well, we have finally made it, and we are now crossing the Brooklyn Bridge. Soon, we'll have more playtime with the gal, and I can't wait.
No.
Noticed. I don't see anybody calling this the Brooklyn Arch.
Awesome.
Noticing a little hypocrisy in standards. So that over there is the Manhattan Bridge. You can barely see it because it's in the way like a rude jerk. But the Queensboro Bridge is back there. I think that's what that is. We crossed that a couple weeks ago. All right. Finally made it to the other side of the bridge and on our way down. That back there, that is Manhattan. All right, we're calling a little bit of an audible. I had planned for Brooklyn Bridge Park, but you know, coming off the bridge, I'm realizing it is a number of blocks back in the other direction. So, you know, the heck with that. We are instead gonna do Cadman Pleasure Park. Cadman Pleasure Park. If you couldn't tell, which I don't know how you couldn't, that was Catman Plaza Park, which is right off the bridge. And we actually came here back in our very first ever video blog. And now, Lucie will get to see it outside of the carrier. All right, we have made it to a bench, and we're gonna see if Lucie wants to explore a little bit. Sweet baby girl. I love you. Every time the guy throws the ball for his dog, Lucie hunches down and gets ready. It's super cute.
Nice kitty cat.
That cat will mess you up.
So beside herself with happiness.
Are we making friends? We're making friends.
Just a cat and a dog in a park.
Yeah.
Usually dogs start chasing cats. This one is just like so.
Well, that was lovely. We got to make some new friends. Lucie made a new dog friend. Don't tell him jaywalking. Met a photographer, made friends with him, so that was pretty cool. And now we're done. So we're getting on the train and just riding that straight home. New subway station. Haven't been in this one yet, so that's fun. A lot of steps. Lucy didn't explore quite as much this time. I think she was maybe a little bit overwhelmed, you know, and she is still recovering from her spay, but she has had a lot of energy, and I'm very proud of her. Why is mine never the first one? Ever. Lucy! Sweet girl. Oh, we finally made it home. Red alert, I checked my mail, and my B&H credit card finally arrived. Major danger zone. Lucy's gonna get some treats, y'all. Gotta open up a new sleeve. We went through a ton of treats trying to get her into her pseuticals after her spay. What I love about these treats is that they look like chocolate. They most definitely are not. Sweet girl. Hi, baby. You're so good. Here's a treat. Great work, baby. I love you. All right, so that is another adventure complete. I hope you had as good a time as we did. Next week, we will go somewhere else. And until then, thanks for joining us. Bye.